Google just signed a deal that lets the Pentagon use its AI for any lawful government purpose. Let that sink in. That phrase, any lawful government purpose, covers everything. Mass surveillance, autonomous weapons, as long as the government calls it lawful, Google's AI can do it. The deal was signed less than 24 hours after 600 Google employees sent CEO Sundar Pichai a letter begging him not to sign it. They said AI used in classified military settings could be used in inhumane or extremely harmful ways. But Pichai signed the deal anyways, probably when the letter was still in his inbox. And here's why this is a big deal. In 2018, Google employees stopped this exact thing. Project Maven was a Pentagon contract to use Google's AI for drone footage. 3,000 employees signed a protest letter and a dozen quit. Then Google killed the contract and published an AI ethics policy that promised to not use AI for government surveillance or autonomous weapons. Yet earlier this year, Google quietly deleted that policy from its website. And now they signed a contract with the Pentagon that has no ethical restrictions in the language at all. Compare that to Anthropic. Anthropic tried to keep guardrails in the Pentagon contract. Specifically, they refused to allow their AI to be used for mass surveillance and autonomous weapons. The Pentagon said no, and Anthropic was labeled as a national security supply chain risk. That label is usually reserved for foreign companies like Huawei, and it blacklists them from government work. So the pattern was clear: either sign the broadest contract or get kicked out. OpenAI signed within hours of Anthropic's blacklist, xAI signed, and Google signed. 3 out of 4 frontier AI labs are now in contracts with the Pentagon. And here's the part nobody's talking about. The Google employees who signed Monday's letter went to bed thinking that they didn't work for a company that built autonomous weapons. Yet that promise was signed away overnight. In 2018, Google said its AI would not be used for war, and in 2026, the Department of War is one of their customers. Join my newsletter to stay up to date in AI news, link in bio.